This AI agent just read my email, wrote a perfect reply, and sent it without me touching anything. And I built it in less than 10 minutes. For free, no code, no subscriptions. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do the same thing step by step. Here are the two tools we're using today. Tool number one is n8n. It's a workflow automation platform. Think of it as the brain connector for your agent. It's open source, it has a free cloud tier, and it does not require any coding. Go to n8n.io and create a free account. I chose free trial. It gave me a 14 days free trial. Done. Tool number two is Google AI Studio. It's allow you to create our Google Gemini API key. This is the actual AI brain inside your agent. Open n8n and create new workflow. Click Start from Scratch. You'll see a blank canvas. This is where we connect everything together. First, we need a trigger. A trigger is what starts your agent. Click the plus button, search for Gmail, and select On Message Received. This tells the agent, when a new email arrives in my inbox, wake up and start working. n8n will ask you to connect your Google account. Click Sign in with Google. Just follow the steps. It takes about 30 seconds. Now here's where most tutorials lose beginners. Don't overcomplicate this. You don't need to configure 10 settings. My Gmail node is automatically trigger new incoming mail. Then, click Fetch Test Event to pull in a recent email so we have some test data to work with. Next, click plus again and search for Google Gemini. Select Message a Model. So to authorize the Google Gemini node to use the Gemini brain, we'd need a permission, so we need the Gemini API key. So go to aistudio.google.com, sign in with your Google account, and click Get API Key, and create a new API key for our n8n agent. Then copy the Gemini API key, go back to our Gemini node, and pass the API key. Then click Save. When it asks for the model, choose Gemini 2.5. It's fast and perfect for this. In the prompt field, we tell the AI exactly how to behave. I'm going to paste in a detailed prompt asking it to act as a professional assistant and format the reply in clean HTML. Now, to give it the actual email, simply drag the snippet variable from your Gmail test data on the left right into your prompt. That creates those double curly brackets which dynamically pulls in the email text every single time. Drag and drop the snippet input. Means the message we get, see those double curly brackets? That's how n8n passes real data from your email directly into Gemini. Sometime, when we click Execute the node step, we get the Gemini rate limits. You just need to wait a bit. Or change the model, because we are on the free Gemini tier, there is some rate limitations. You might be thinking, but wait, won't this run on every email? Great question. We're going to add a simple filter in a second that handles that. Add an if node before Gemini and tell it, only continue if the email is not from a newsletter or promotion. This stops your agent from replying to spam. Simple, but important. To add the conditions, drag and drop the input from the left Gmail trigger. Let's input our conditions. The first condition is that form input should not contain no reply. The second condition, that the email snippet input means the message we get should not contain unsubscribe word. You've now got email arrives, filter check, Gemini reads and writes a reply. That's a real AI agent. By the way, if this is your first time here and you want more tutorials like this using completely free AI tools, hit subscribe. I post new ones every week and I never put anything behind a paywall. Now, let's finish the build. Last step, we need to tell the agent what to do with the reply Gemini just wrote. Add one more node, select Gmail, and then click Send a Message node. Connect it to the Gemini output, map the to field to the original sender's email, and map the body field to Gemini's response using Gmail and Gemini trigger input. Don't forget to publish the workflow too by clicking Publish button, so our workflow is running and wait for the incoming emails. That's it. Your AI agent is now live. It runs 24/7, completely on its own, and costs you absolutely nothing. Send yourself a test email with a request. I'm using a coffee shop website inquiry. Give it a few seconds, and look at this. On the left is the email I just sent. On the right, my AI agent instantly read it and fired back a perfectly written reply, generated by AI automatically. You didn't type a single word of that. The skills you just learned, triggers, AI nodes, filters, outputs, those same building blocks work for everything. Website agents, social media agents, business automation, all of it. If you followed along and built your first AI agent today, Drop a comment below and tell me what it does. I read every single one. Next week, I'm going to deep dive on the n8n agent. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss that. I'll see you in the next one.